Respiratory system of frog. Generally, three type of the respiration in frog. First one is a cutaneous respiration. Second one is a buccal respiration, and third one is a pulmonary respiration. Okay, now discuss of the cutaneous respiration. Cutaneous respiration mostly land and as well as water surface maintained for the cutaneous respiration. So here the diagram explained all the type of the respiration. So first one is cutaneous respiration. During the cutaneous respiration, whereas the frog living in the land at this time, the atmosphere air, generally the frog body moist nature, skinny and moist skin outside. So the semi moist skin through the exchange of the gases via the moist skin. That is one type of the cutaneous respiration in the land. Okay, that is atmosphere oxygen into the moist skin at the same oxygen, that is in O2. At the same time, body eliminate the carbon dioxide through the moist skin. That is one type of the cutaneous respiration. Whereas in the water surface, here the water surface dissolved O2, water content oxygen. So the dissolved O2 again enter into the moist skin, dissolved oxygen enter into the moist skin. So easily enter the oxygen into the body. At the same time, again inside of the body, again carbon dioxide eliminated. This type of respiration in the water surface. Okay. Next one is buccal cavity respiration. Here the diagram, buccal cavity respiration. During the buccal cavity respiration, mouth is closed. First of all, mouth is closed. The nostril is open. Here the diagram. See the diagram. Nostril is open. So mouth is closed. Nostril is open. Floor of the buccal cavity. That is the floor of the buccal cavity. So the floor of the buccal cavity raised and lowered. So raised means outside atmosphere oxygen only through the external nostril, and the external nostril via reaches from the buccal cavity. At the same time, the buccal cavity raised again lowered. And lower means inside of the carbon dioxide again through the buccal cavity via eliminate from the external nostril. That is a buccal cavity respiration. It is only for the land mode. Then third one is the pulmonary respiration. It's very important. Pulmonary respiration. So pulmonary respiration means, see the chart. Air enter to the nostril. Air enter to the external nostril. Again external nostril via buccal cavity. Here the diagram. External nostril. Air enter the external nostril. External nostril to buccal cavity. Then buccal cavity to reaches from the lungs. Okay. So external nostril via enter the atmosphere oxygen air. The oxygen air enter the buccal cavity. Then buccal cavity to lungs. Oxygen air. Whereas the lungs again go through the via eliminate the carbon dioxide from lungs to buccal cavity. Then buccal cavity to external nostril. That is a pulmonary respiration. Okay. Whereas during the hibernation and the aestivation time, winter sleep, summer sleep, hibernation, winter sleep, hibernation, aestivation, summer sleep. During this time, not for the pulmonary respiration, only for the cutaneous respiration. Okay, so very important. So this diagram medically explained for the cutaneous respiration, then buccal cavity respiration, and also lungs respiration. So very important for 2 mark and 3 mark questions. The topic blood vascular system of frog. Generally, frog circulatory systems are closed type circulatory system. So no body cavity, the organ is not weak in the body cavity. So blood supply the blood vessels. So it's a circulatory system, is a closed type of the circulatory system. Blood flow from the within the blood vessels. So the closed type of circulatory system. And also it's a single single circulation, two chambered auricle and one chambered ventricle. Okay, the blood vascular system of frog consists of three, namely first one is a double wall, three chambered heart, and second one is blood vessels. Second one is blood vessels, and third one is blood. So the blood vascular system of frog consists of three chambered heart, blood vessels, and blood. Okay. The three chambered heart. The heart is generally covered by a double wall membrane. First of all, location of the heart. The heart located on the frog, especially the mid-dorsal, thoracic mid-dorsal between the two lungs present on the heart. So location of the heart in the thorax region, mid-ventral between two lungs, location of the heart in frog, and the thorax region, mid-ventral between the two lungs, location of the heart. Okay, the heart is covered double-walled pericardial membrane. Pericardial membrane. So the double-walled pericardial membrane again outer, another is internal. So the pericardial double-walled membrane outer is called peritile. And inner is called visceral. So in between the peritile and the visceral, in between contain the fluid. Is called pericardial fluid. This pericardial fluid is the main function, protection and injury of the heart. Okay, so double-walled membrane, pericardial membrane. So outer is the peritile and the internal is called visceral. So in between the gap filled with the fluid is called pericardial fluid. This pericardial fluid main function, protection, especially for the injury protection. Okay, then next the heart, three-chambered heart covered by double-walled layers of the pericardial membrane. Okay, the three-chambered heart, upper is a thin-walled auricle. It's a two-chambered right auricle, another one is left auricle. Whereas lower side is a only single-chambered thick-walled ventricle. Okay, so upper two-chambered auricle, right auricle, left auricle. It's a two-chambered. It's a very thin nature. Whereas lower portion is called ventricle. It's a thick-walled chamber. It's a only single ventricle chamber. Okay. Then the thin-walled sinus venosus. Is a very thin-walled, a triangular position located on the dorsal view of the heart, or dorsal side of the heart. That is a sinus view. So it's a triangular unit. So sinus venosus is a thin-walled located on the dorsal side of the heart. Next one is truncus arteriosus. So truncus arteriosus is very thick-walled. Okay, thick-walled. It is conical in position, present on the ventral side of the heart. It's very important. Okay, sinus venosus is a triangular unit present on the dorsal side of the heart, whereas it is very thin-walled. Whereas truncus arteriosus is a very thick in nature. It is present on the ventral side of the heart. Each truncus arteriosus, especially the truncus arteriosus and then sinus venosus, and the ventricle side, the ventricle side arising from two aortic arches. That is, in aortic arches the two aortic arches arising from the ventricle. Two aortic arches arising from the ventricle. Right turn, another one is left. The two aortic trunk further divided into three aortic arches. Namely, first one is called a carotid trunk, second one is called a systemic trunk, and third one is called a pulmonary trunk. So, the sinus venosus is very thin walled, located on the dorsal side of the heart, whereas truncus arteriosus is very thick in nature and also conical in position, located on the ventral side of the heart. Then the ventricle arising from right and left trunk, aortic trunk. This aortic trunk again further divided into three arches. Aortic arches, namely carotid, systemic, another one is pulmonary, pulmonocutaneous trunk. Okay. Now discuss about the carotid. Carotid only supply the blood from the anterior part of the body. That is carotid trunk. Carotid trunk only supply the blood from the anterior part of the body. Second one is systemic. Systemic, it is posteriorly joined posteriorly, again supply the posterior part of the body. Then pulmonocutaneous trunk. Pulmo means lungs. This supply the blood from the lungs and the skin. Hence the name is called pulmonocutaneous trunk. Okay. The sinus venosus receive the deoxygenated blood. Sinus venosus receive the deoxygenated blood from different parts of the body, especially two anterior side only two precaval vein and posteriorly one caval vein. Okay. So anteriorly the sinus venosus receive the deoxygenated blood from the total body side. The deoxygenated blood received from the sinus venosus to anterior precaval vein, one posterior caval vein received from the deoxygenated blood from the sinus venosus, whereas the right side and then left side auricle receive from the oxygenated blood from the pulmonary vein. Listen, here the diagram. So generally heart, three-chambered heart, right side auricle, left side auricle, and then ventricle. Okay, deoxygenated blood received from the sinus venosus from the various parts of the body. Anterior side from the posterior and anterior two precaval vein and posterior body part of the body again receive the deoxygenated from the one postcaval vein. Okay, so auricle, right side auricle and only for the single ventricle for the lower side, left side auricle, another one is again single only for the single side of the ventricle. So auricle only two chamber, whereas ventricle only one chamber. Here the diagram. The auricle and ventricle in between the finger-like projection is called auriculoventricular wall. The auriculoventricular walls only the supply the blood from auricle to ventricle. This prevent the backflow of the blood. Next, conus arteriosus. Here, conus arteriosus, it is here present for the spiral walls. These spiral walls helpful for the direction of the blood from the current arteries. Okay, generally the circulatory system of frog, renal portal system, another is hepatic portal system also present. First one is renal portal system. Renal portal system means the frog received from the various parts of the body from deoxygenated blood received from the various of the body receive from the deoxygenated blood. This mixed blood supplied and received from the kidney. Then the kidney, the harmful substance again converted into nitrogen waste product, especially ammonia and also carbon dioxide, nitrogen waste product again converted in the form of urine. That is renal portal system. That is a renal portal system. So renal portal system. Renal portal system, what's the main function? Different parts of the body receive from the CO2 blood. That is in mixed blood. This mixed CO2 blood again received from the kidney. Then the kidney, the harmful nitrogenous waste product again converted in the form of urine. So nitrogenous waste product means ammonia, then ammonia, CO2 again converted in the form of urine. That is renal portal system is well developed in frog. Next one is hepatoportal system. Hepatic portal system. Hepatic portal system. Hepatic portal system. So that is hepatic portal system means the alimentary canal receive from the hepatic portal system. The alimentary canal receive from the hepatic portal system blood. So hepatic portal system receive the blood from the alimentary canal. So the alimentary canal again receive the blood from the hepatic portal system. This hepatic portal system, what the function? Main function again the liver main function. Hepatic means liver part. So liver excessive carbohydrate, for example excessive carbohydrate glucose converted into glycogen. Again protein converted into amino acid. So excessive carbohydrate material again conversion, glucose converted into glycogen and also protein converted into amino acids. These components, the excessive component, for example liver contain excessive ammonia. This ammonia again non-toxified, again converted into urine formation. So that is in hepatic portal system. So hepatic portal system means the blood received from the alimentary canal to hepatic portal system. So the hepatic portal system, excessive food material, excessive carbohydrate substance, example for glucose converted into glycogen, again amino acid, excessive protein again converted into amino acids, and then again excessive ammonia. So toxic ammonia in the liver. So the toxic ammonia again converted into the ammonia liver into toxic ammonia liver into again converted into kidney, again finally the ammonia eliminated into the urine. So frog will develop from hepatoportal system and also renal portal system. Hepatoportal system and also renal portal system. Then blood cells. Blood cells of the frog contain the granulocytes and agranulocytes. Blood cells of frog. Blood cells contain the RBC and also WBC and also platelets. Okay, RBC. Generally, human blood RBC is concave in nature, whereas frog blood is called convex. Even human blood is concave in nature. But the RBC of frog convex nature and also contained with a nucleus. Is the main function to carry the nucleated substance and also oxygen, etc. Whereas WBC also contains the lymphocytes, monocyte, basophil, eosinophil and also neutrophil. So the WBC also irregular in shape. Generally the WBC irregular in shape. Then also contains the nucleus. The WBC again for the granulocytes and agranulocytes. Granulocytes and also agranulocytes. Granulocytes and agranulocytes. Granulocytes mean the blood cells contain with minute granules. For example, basophil, eosinophil, neutrophil, these are all from the inside contained with the dot-like appearance, that is in granules. That is the granules. Hence the name is called granulocytes. Hence the name is called granulocytes. Inside the cells, for example, neutrophil. Inside contains minute granules. So hence the name is called granulocyte. So basophil, eosinophil, neutrophil also inside contain the granules, minute granules. Hence the name is called granulocytes. Whereas A granulocytes mean the cells inside the blood cells inside the absence of the granules. For example, lymphocytes and monocytes. Lymphocytes and monocytes. That's the blood circulatory system of frog. So frog circulatory system is the double frog circulatory system. The frog blood vessel system generally classified into three. That is, the first one is the three-chambered heart, second one is blood vessels, and third one is blood. First, now discuss about the location of the heart. So, the location of the heart present from the mid-ventral, thoracic mid-ventral between the lungs. Again, the heart is surrounded by a double wall membrane. So, the membrane is called a pericardial membrane. So, outer membrane is called parietal. Another one is internal membrane is called visceral. So, outer parietal, inner visceral membrane, in between the membrane containing the fluid is called pericardial fluid. This pericardial fluid main function protection, especially for the injury. Okay. Then the heart, anterior part of the heart, that is in auricle, is a thin-walled auricle. Okay. Then posterior thick-walled ventricle. Auricle contains two chamber, right side auricle and left side auricle. Whereas ventricle only one chambers. Okay. Then the anterior side, very thin-walled sinus venosus. The sinus venosus present on the dorsal side of the heart. Whereas truncus arteriosus, it is a conical nature. It is present on the ventral side of the heart. Then the ventricle arising from right and left pulmonary trunk, right and left aortic trunk. The ventricle arising from right and left is a aortic trunk is right and left arising from the pulmonary aortic trunk. This aortic trunk again further divided into three aortic arches, namely first one is carotid trunk, second one is systemic trunk, and third one is a pulmonary trunk. So carotid trunk only supply the blood from the anterior part of the body, whereas systemic trunk again joined to the posterior side, it supply the blood from the posterior part of the body. Whereas pulmocutaneous trunk needs supply the blood from the lungs and also skin. Then auricle and ventricle in between the finger-like projections of the walls is called the auriculoventricular wall. The auriculoventricular wall's main function prevent the backflow of the blood. Then the right side auricle contains another conus arteriosus. The conus arteriosus is the main function contained with spiral walls. It is only supply the direction of the blood from the correct arteries. Okay. Then in the dorsal cell view of the sinus venosus, truncus arteriosus is a ventral sign, is very important in the 1 mark questions. Which view for the sinus venosus or which view for the truncus arteriosus. Okay. Then deoxygenated blood received from the sinus venosus. The sinus venosus deoxygenated blood received from the various part of the body, especially anterior side from 2 precaval vein, whereas posterior 1 caval vein. Then the auricle received the oxygenated blood from the pulmonary vein. Okay. Then finally, hepatic portal system and also renal portal system is well developed in frog. Renal portal system means the excessive nitrogenous waste product. For example, all the blood carried from the mixed blood. So the mixed blood oxygen content also contained. So the mixed blood supplied to the kidney. Again, the kidney harmful nitrogenous waste product. For example, ammonia, carbon dioxide again converted into harmless again eliminated in the urine. Okay, that is renal portal system. Whereas hepatic portal system means the blood received from the alimentary canal to hepatic portal system. So hepatic portal system, excessive carbon substance, for example, excessive glucose converted into glycogen, and then also protein again converted into amino acids. So this also excessive toxic ammonia in the liver again converted into urine. So the renal portal system and also hepatic portal system is well developed. Then blood cells. So blood cells generally the RBC and also WBC platelets also present in frog. Whereas RBC in human concave in nature, whereas frog is convex in nature and also contain with nucleus and also pigments. The pigment is called hemoglobin. Okay. Then WBC WBC generally classified into two types. For example, granulocytes and agranulocytes. Granulocytes mean the granules present in the blood cells. For example, basophil, eosiophil, neutrophil also contain inside granules. Hence the name is called granulocytes. Whereas agranulocytes are absence of the granule. For example, lymphocytes and monocytes, absence of the granulocytes. Then platelets involved for the blood coagulation function. These are the blood vascular system of the frog. Nerve system of frog. So the nerve system of frog consists of generally first one is central nerve system and second one is peripheral nerve system and third one is autonomic nerve system. Autonomous nervous system. Generally, the peripheral nerve system contains the 10 pairs of cranial nerves, 10 pairs of cranial nerves, and also 10 pairs of spinal nerves. 10 pairs of cranial nerves and also 10 pairs of spinal nerves. Whereas autonomous nerve system further divided into sympathetic, another is parasympathetic. Another is parasympathetic. So autonomous nerve system again further consists of sympathetic, another is parasympathetic. It is mainly involved for involuntary function in the visceral organ. Involuntary function in the visceral organ. So generally the nerve system of central nerve system of frog consists of central nerve system, peripheral nerve system and the autonomous nerve system. So peripheral nerve system again consists of 10 cranial nerves and 10 pairs of spinal nerves. Whereas autonomous nerve system again divided into sympathetic and then parasympathetic. In the sympathetic and parasympathetic involve the main function for involuntary functioning visceral organ. Involving the visceral organ. Okay. The central nerve system. The central nerve system again brain and spinal cord. So central nerve system again consists of brain and spinal cord. Here you see the diagram. Here the diagram. The brain different view for dorsal view and also ventral view, and the cavities in the brain. So brain generally covered by a membranes. The means membrane is durameter, another is biometer. So important for 1 mark questions. Okay, the brain covered by a membrane is called a durameter, another is biometer. Okay, the forebrain again consists of a pair of alpha telos, diencephalon, and also then cerebral hemisphere. Okay, the brain consists of forebrain consists of first one is a pair of olfactory lobes, a pair of olfactory lobes. Then second one is cerebral hemisphere, and third one is diencephalon. Okay, so forebrain. Generally, brain is divided into three important regions. First one is forebrain, and and second one is midbrain, and third one is hindbrain. So forebrain, another name is called prosencephalon. Prosencephalon. So forebrain, another name is called prosencephalon. So forebrain consists of olfactory lobes, cerebral hemisphere, and diencephalon. See the diagram. So that is the olfactory lobes. This is olfactory lobes. That is the cerebral hemisphere. That is the diencephalon. Okay. So the forebrain, the olfactory lobes is narrow, present at anterior region. Olfactory lobes is present at anterior region. It's a narrow, posteriorly fused. Again, the olfactory lobes inside contain the cavity. Olfactory lobes inside contain the cavity. The cavity is called olfactory ventricle. That is olfactory ventricle. So generally the forebrain contains a pair of olfactory lobes and also cerebral hemisphere and the diencephalon. Okay, so the olfactory lobes inside contain the cavity is called olfactory ventricle. That is your forebrain. Then second one is midbrain. So midbrain, another name is called mesencephalon. 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 So another name is called mesencephalon. So midbrain contains with two optic lobes. Two optic lobes here. Two optic lobes large in size. Two optic lobes. The two optic lobes inside the cavity is called optic ventricle. Inside the cavity is called optic ventricle. That is a mesencephalon. Then finally hindbrain. So hindbrain, another name is called Rowan-cephalon. So hindbrain, again two important parts. First one is cerebellum, another one is spinal cord. So the hindbrains are two important regions. First one is cerebellum, another one is spinal cord. Okay, the cerebellum is the transverse band-like appearance. That is a cerebellum. So the cerebellum is a transverse band appearance. Band-like appearance. The cerebellum followed medulla oblongata. Then the cerebellum inside foramen magnum. That is a foramen monero. So the transverse band is called a cerebellum. The cerebellum inside the hole is called a foramen magnum. So the foramen magnum taking continuation for the spinal cord. Continuation is called the spinal cord. That is a spinal cord. So cerebellum, the inside hole is called foramen magnum. The cerebellum continuation is called the medulla oblongata. The foramen magnum again inside continuation is called the spinal cord. Then the spinal cord, the foramen magnum enclosed with the spinal cord and vertebral column. Spinal cord and also vertebral column. These are for the structure of the central nervous system of the frog. That's all.